Welcome back, everyone, to the BD1P Vanilla Plus modded series. Today is going to be a Tainted Judas run for win number 204, hopefully. Today's question of the day, put your answer in the comments down below if you feel like it is going to be, what was the best birthday you have ever had? Your seed is going to be TVJDHF67. I do not often celebrate my birthday. I usually, at most, I'll go out to eat, I'll take the day off of work and just sit at home is kind of my vibe, but I don't really think that I care to celebrate. I don't care about my birthday that much. To me, oh, there's a little bit of a graphical bug going on here. To me, it's just another day in the year. I'm not saying you shouldn't celebrate your birthday. It's just not for me. I don't like celebrations and stuff like that. It's just personally not in my interest. But yesterday, it was my girlfriend Desi's birthday, and we decided to go to a concert. A band called Mayday Parade, and it was a great concert, by the way. Music was great. Just everything there was pretty nice, except for one small thing, and that is most commonly at these concerts in terms of like annoying things was the crowd. Usually at a concert, like, oh, nice penny, nothing there. Usually at a concert, oh, that's huge as well early on. The worst thing about it is going to be the crowd. You'll have people who are overly drunk trying to do crazy shit. You'll have just general nuisances trying to dance really widely in a tight enclosed space. It makes it really hard to enjoy, and that did happen quite a bit yesterday. There was this one guy who was in front of me. It was him and his girlfriend, and they were grinding the entire show, which, by the way, why would you grind at a pop punk concert? Like, how low do you have to be in your life to want to grind at a fucking 2010s pop punk band show? Like, come on. You're better than this, dude. I believe you are better than this for sure. Anyways, they did not have any respect for personal space. This guy just kept backing into me over and over again when they had plenty of room in front of them to move forward and kind of just let everybody else enjoy the show instead of making it hard for anybody else to enjoy it. And aside from that, I didn't push him, but I nudged him forward. I was like, hey, dude, stop grinding on me. He didn't get the memo. Essentially, he was grinding on me while his GF was grinding on him. And it was very fucking annoying because I was trying to enjoy the music. By the end of the show, I was too pissed off to actually enjoy the sound they were making. Because I was like, dude, move forward just a foot. There is plenty of space in front of you. Why do you have to be on my cock the entire show? It's ridiculous. And aside from that, because I was getting pushed back constantly, the dude behind me was breathing on my neck for the entire show because this guy kept pushing me backwards into him. I was like, come on, man. There should be more rules when it comes to unspoken rules when it comes to going to a concert, because I've been to tons of shows. When I was in high school, I went to a show about twice a month in Chicago at this place called the Subterranean. Great venue for smaller punk shows. Never had a big issue there, because usually punk fans go to concerts a lot and they understand the etiquette. When these random ass people, which I guess everyone's a random ass person, when these people are just going to these concerts because they recognize the band name and they just want to go there with their friends and have a good night, that's great. You're supporting local bands. I respect that a lot. But please, God, be courteous, because nobody likes somebody who takes up too much space or is too loud or is spilling beer on people. Just be courteous. That's all that I ask at a concert. It's ridiculous. I gotta even say that, because there were, in my general vicinity, 3 groups that were just abysmal to be around. It might have been the worst group I've ever seen at a concert ever, and it did take away from my enjoyment of the show a lot. It brought me out of it super, super hard. Ooh. Daddy likes. I can't turn this down, can I? That would make me a damn fool. Great movement there as well. We now have Epic Fetus. We might find a crawl space on this floor, actually, believe it or not. But it's just, here's my unspoken concert rules, based off my last night's experience. Are you ready for this? This is the BD1P guide to enjoying yourself at a show. Number 1. Do not, and this is a big cardinal sin, take up too much space. Everybody there is trying to cram into usually a pretty small venue when it comes to these smaller shows. So, out of respect, do not, and never do this, take up too much space, jump around when you're not in a mosh pit too much, or the whole crowd is kind of being calm. Don't go against the flow of the concert, pretty much. Just enjoy yourself, but don't take away from anybody else's physical space or enjoyment. Rule number 2. Drinking is fine at a concert. I encourage you to drink at a concert because it's people like getting drunk to have fun. That's great. That's fantastic. Where the hell? It's got to be like over here, right? Oh, we can go for maybe a magic mush here as well. I don't mind. Oh, another little graphic. Ah, you bitch. Graphical little thing down there. This is probably one of the biggest concert sins. If you leave your place in a crowd, it's not right there. You are not guaranteed to get that back. If you are leaving to go to the bar every 5 minutes, you don't deserve to be let back into the center of the fucking venue. There was this couple of girls last night who, between every single song like that the bands would play, would go to the bar and then force their way back into their old spot. If you're going to go to the bar like several times in one night, this game is freaking out on me right now. This is crazy. If you're going to go to the bar more times than once in a concert night, have your standing spot be next to that bar, because you're not entitled to having everybody move out of your way constantly just to go and get a drink for yourself. Like, come on. It just comes down to common human decency. You're not the only one at the show. You really aren't. And this has been apparent in the last couple of years a lot, is that people who don't go to concerts often have really, really, really bad social skills there. I'm not trying to equate what happened last night to anything as serious as the Travis Scott tragedy, but the reason that tragedy happened is because A, the staff were complete shit at Astroworld, and B, the kids who were not being responsible essentially caused that to happen. Oh, this could be huge. Ooh, I love the world card. I do. We'll go in there. We can teleport out of here for free as well. Oh, I got the error room bug for some reason. We're on a different version of the game, but whatever. We can bomb these guys. We can moon card out of here and still have a decently long floor to go through. This is a great situation to find yourself in for sure. But like, people just don't know proper concert etiquette, and it shows. It really does. Okay, you gotta be careful here because you don't want to blow up that machine at all. You want to find a way to get a pedestal in here, because then you can get a bunch of crazy shit. Why, and why? Good shit. Like, just, it boils down to just being a decent fucking person. Don't get in anybody else's way. Don't make the show less enjoyable for anybody else. It's just the way things are. How does homing shots work with our... Is it like make our reticule home? That might be kind of annoying, actually. No, I like it. I actually enjoy... Okay, no, I don't like this. This makes controlling anything near you insanely hard. I don't know why I grabbed this, but hey, you know what? We're going to live with it from now on. If you are going to a concert soon, anybody who's watching this video, please just... don't be a jackass. It takes away from everybody else's enjoyment of the show, and it makes the entire experience less fun. That's my entire 2 cents right there. Don't be a dick, and you should be fine. And if you can't handle your alcohol, don't drink at the show. When I was 2, what are you? I don't know. Hey, you know what, dude? I respect it. I will take this as well. I thought it was Judgment for a minute in there, but it was not. Take all of these. I do want to make use of that if we can get like a Judgment card on this floor, but it doesn't seem to be too likely. Let's just fight the boss now. It should be a pretty easy fight if I do recall. The Samson's Ball and Chain also is pretty huge. It did almost end our streak a little bit ago, but that's okay. I'm actually going to go for Divorce Papers for better Devil Deal luck. We don't need this. It doesn't do anything for us, I don't think. I think we made the right play there of taking that, so I'm just gonna leave, and that should be good for us, I think. But when I was 12, I went to this concert for a band called Zac Brown. They were a country music group, And it was me, my mom, and my dad were there. And for some reason, also my principal and my English teacher were sitting across from us. Might have been some kind of conflicting work/relationship stuff going on there, but that's not my field to cross into. What happened at this concert, it was a great concert. I'm a big fan of the sitting down and more just kind of like vibing than the whole being squished between like smelly 25-year-old dudes. So I enjoyed this concert quite a bit. Until the very end, there was a guy behind us who was a very old drunk man, who couldn't really handle his liquor very well. And he started like dipping his fingers into his drink and then showering down like this beer onto me and my family, which is obviously a pretty fucking dumb thing to do when I am very obviously a very young kid and can't even drink that same drink. He was kicked out, but like that kind of ruined the experience for me because I was like, I smell like beer and I'm all sticky now. Like, what the fuck? And then at the end, before he got like taken out, he threw his entire cup over our heads and I got showered in ice, which was just terrible, like fucking awful. And I don't know why that every concert I go to, aside from like the smaller punk venues, is just so awful. Like, I've seen, how many bands have I seen in concert? I've seen Zac Brown twice. I've seen The Who. I've seen Queen. I've seen Panic at the Disco. I've seen Brockhampton. I've seen a couple of Roy Blair shows. And what else? I saw Pierce the Veil at a music festival. Ooh. That's not too bad if we can get the cash for that through this guy. And aside from all of those, thank you, I have also seen, it's hard to remember, Remo Drive in concert when they had their old drummer still. Is that it? There's definitely more I'm just forgetting. But now I've also seen Mayday Parade, which was really fucking cool. I'm definitely forgetting more, but that's kind of the general gist of what I've seen. And a couple of other like nameless punk bands as well, I guess. I can't. I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't. Maybe I will actually in the future, because like I could get this secret room Epic Fetus into a really strong item, but it already kind of is like a really strong item, so what's the point? We could take that. I say you just move on down, no big deal. And out of all those concerts, the ones that I had the most fun at were the ones where it was more like a you have a seat kind of venue. I'm there to hear the live sound. I'm not that much there for the hype. I've also seen 100 Gex. That's the other one. I'm not so much there for like the hype. The hype is nice, but I mostly like to just sit down and kind of like enjoy what I'm hearing more. I'm not going to be like a fucking like geek about it, but I don't know. I genuinely don't really like the whole overly hyped like jumpy thing. At the Brockhampton concert, I did jump around quite a bit because their music at the time was pretty fucking intense and pretty nice to have a good time to, but I have found myself in recent times more enjoying just like chilling. Like for example, the Queen show that I went to. Queen is a very, the band members are very old, to put it lightly. So they weren't doing a ton of like, you know, crowd surfing and stuff like that. It was mainly just them playing their stuff, singing their songs, and that was primarily it. So there wasn't really a necessity or a even like the thought to jump around there, right? Because it was mostly just like enjoy your old favorite songs. And I like that a lot because it puts less pressure on me to be like, you know, sandwiched between a bunch of dudes and obviously girls as well. And it allows me just to kind of enjoy my experience more. I do enjoy shows less when I'm being shoved around and shit. With that being said, the Remo Drive show I went to, where it was, you know, all jumping around and crowd surfing and shit, that was fun. When the entire audience is into doing it, it's fun. But if you have that one person who's going against the flow of everybody else, it makes it a really... How does that not break it? Oh, there we go. It makes it a really hard experience to enjoy. And I know I'm complaining about seeing a band live, and I shouldn't be. I enjoyed the show a lot. It was just, I have minor nitpicks about concerts. And it led me to believe in my, oh, that was close. In my, I guess, looking inward that I don't think I'm a concert person. For someone who loves music as much as I do, I don't think I really care much for the whole concert experience. 'Cause I can't drink, number one. I don't like driving to concerts. And I just think I'm better off just enjoying the music from home. That's pretty much all it comes down to. And that's not a bad thing, I don't think. Like, you're allowed to enjoy music in whatever way you see fit. But there is a lot of pressure, I think, to when a band that you like goes on tour, to see them, even if you aren't a concert person, because like, they may never go on tour again, and I can be part of this really niche crowd. Is anybody really a concert person? Or are we just all kind of like brainwashed into wanting to have some kind of like closer, I guess, relation to the bands we like? I'm just projecting here, I think, obviously, but that's a conversation to be had, I think, is, are concerts really, like, that great? You know, like, is it worth all the money, all the hassle, all the drunk people to see music live? And I think sometimes, yes, it is. If it's a band you really fuck with, yeah, it is. But I don't know. I just think it's just not for me, I don't think. And it kind of is hard to admit that because I do really enjoy music a lot. And it kind of sucks to say I'd rather not see my favorite bands live, but I gotta stop, like, pushing myself to do that kind of shit when I don't really feel like doing it. I'm getting socially pressured to want to do it. And I feel like I would be a lot happier if I just didn't go to concerts. And I like seeing the music live, but it's not worth the hassle for me personally. And I don't know if that's just me or if it's like a general consensus, but I usually find concerts get ruined very easily. Now, I did enjoy the show, to say again. Oh, hello. Really, what a really cool... Oh, no. Don't be red. It's not red. We're cool. We're actually so fine. You are dead. Great. It does drop a key piece. Interesting. Plus, we get a planetarium chance increase right here, which is great. Ooh. And this counts for, I believe, both of these for secret room pool pickups. So if we find a way to roll our entire run again, those will be secret room items for us. Actually huge. Maybe? I don't know. It's a weird kind of rule the game follows that I don't understand fully all the time. The homing shot, dude. It almost got me there. Please, Devil Deal. Y'all, let's go. Definitely want the HP here. Our damage is more than fine. No, thank you. No, thank you. Let's simply just move on down. But I just think I'm not a concert person, and that's fine. It took a while for me to come to terms with that, but it's not for me. It really is not for me. I might still go see Car Seat Headrest live. I'm kind of on the fence about it because it's like, it is my favorite band of all time, right? But generally, I think the crowd there would be worse than Mayday Parade's crowd because, I don't know. I don't want to like diss Car Seat fans, but we're pretty fucking, like, I don't want to say weird because I don't want to consider myself part of this demographic, but it's kind of like those music fans who are way too pretentious about their music choice. Like, they think that because they like some really niche underground band, they're cooler than everybody else. Like, oh, I like this 2,000 monthly listener Spotify band, and somehow that makes them like a cool person. It's really weird, and I think the crowd there would also be just extremely pretentious. Like, people just rubbing dicks to, like, you know, oh, I like this really obscure band, Car Seat Headrest. Like, no. Not obscure. Shut the fuck up. But I feel like it would just be a really, really, really awful crowd, and I would probably end up finding more things to dislike about that show than like. And it's weird, because, like, Car Seat's a really personal band to me. A lot of their music, like, touches on things that I've gone through, and it's kind of like, damn. Like, he put into words what I was exactly feeling, like, 6 years ago in fucking, like, freshman year. It's a really weird connection I find myself having with that band. And I almost feel like going to that show would ruin that connection. Like, because I envision the music of that band is like, I don't want to say a self-narration, but it's almost like I don't picture somebody singing those songs. Like, it's more of like, it feels like I'm invading somebody's thoughts when I listen to that band. And to see somebody on stage, like, sing it, I think it would make the songs feel a lot less personal to me. And I'm kind of scared that I would, like, ruin the entire thing for me. I'm probably just overreacting because I'm really, you know, into the band, but I feel like I wouldn't like the show. Is that weird to say that I don't want to ruin the songs by hearing them in, like, a different setting? I don't want to touch, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of mentality. If the band works for me right now, I don't want to fuck with it and change shit, because music is very important to me. I grew up wanting to be a musician. I took guitar lessons for a bit. I took some vocal lessons for a bit. Like, it didn't pan out because I gave up because I was like, this kind of sucks. But music is very important to me, and it would really suck if I was able to ruin probably the emotionally closest band that I've ever known. So maybe I just don't fuck with a good thing while I still have it. Plus, to be real with you, their most recent album is not, like, in my wheelhouse in terms of sound. Like, I like the album a lot, but this could be good. I wouldn't consider it to be one of their better works. I'm more of a fan of their older shit, and I mean, I like their newer shit too. Like, Teens of Denial is a great album, but like, their way older shit. Ooh, a 5-room on the Depths 1. Sign me the fuck up. I like that idea. I just don't think that going to that show would do a lot for me. If they're gonna play majority new stuff, I am probably gonna be kind of like, that was a good show, and it ended off at that. Like, there definitely could be better things I spend my money on. As someone who does this for a job, like, and doesn't make a ton of money, I gotta be a really cautious spender, and I'd rather just, I think at that point, save my money and hope to God that I find something better to do with it. I'm throwing a bunch of weird points at the wall right now, but I do agree with what I'm saying. I think that, number one, I don't like concerts that much, and number two, the band is almost too personal for me to actually want to see live and, like, potentially ruin that experience. So, if that sounds dumb to you, I apologize. It probably does sound dumb to a majority of you. Oh, well, that's fair. That seems like a very fair mechanic there. Get fucked, kid. Absolutely fucked upon. Yeah, he's gone. Great. And I will do this. You can open these for free, right? Yeah, there you go. Huge plays. But TLDR, I don't like concerts. I don't like the crowds of concerts. And I think I would enjoy myself more just appreciating it from afar and not going. Now, seeing Panic at the Disco was a weird one too, because they're like a pretty upbeat band, but the venue I saw them at had just, like, seats. There was no standing zone, which there should be options for both. You should have a seated balcony and a general admission, like, floor standing place. That's the optimal solution. When I want to be hype, I can be hype. When I want to calm down, I can calm down. That's, like, the ideal venue for me personally. But again, not everything caters to me, so I shouldn't ask for too much there. Oh, go! Did I get him? I missed? I have homing, though. How did I miss? That's fine. Oh, a nice, very visible tinted rock for us. Thank you for that one. Appreciate it. Okay, not greed. Nice. I will buy, oh, no, give some money back. Give some big old cash back. That was good. We're getting our machine back up to tip-top shape, it looks like. Very, very nice. But yeah, TLDR, don't like concerts. Don't want to ruin a good band for me. I'm probably just, like, going to end up not going. We'll see, though. I did promise one of my mods in Discord that I go to that show and we can meet there, so because of that alone, I might decide to still go. I don't even know if refunds are allowed for these tickets, so if they aren't allowed, I'm going to go either way, and that would be a waste of money if not. Be careful. Good. I'll take Monster Manuel, I guess. Interesting. I want to take a lot of this, actually. In fact, there's a case to be made for taking all of these, but I'm just going to grab these two. I want Flight, and I want to get some Angel deals. Let's go 5-room it up and redo the entirety of the Depths 1 here. But aside from like the bad experiences there, it was a great day yesterday. Having, you know, Desi's birthday fall a couple days after Valentine's Day can be a bit stressful for my wallet, but it's in the end of the day, it's all worth it for her, so I'm not going to complain about that. We tried the McDonald's McPlant Burger, which is like their new plant-based burger option, and it was pretty bad. It's made by the people who make like the Beyond Meat stuff, which is like already not that good, and like, they charge $8 for it. Like, McDonald's is supposed to be cheap. That's the point of McDonald's in my eyes. So when they're charging $8 for a burger, I don't know. It's just, don't get it. It's not worth your time. It tastes very fucking bland. Like, don't even bother with it. But McDonald's, it does have their Shamrock Shakes back, which, is there an invisible rock in here? Some of those, he was kind of just standing still for a while. And Shamrock Shakes are the best way to get heart disease. However, I like them. I really don't like mint-flavored things. Like ice cream, I hate if it's mint. I don't like candy canes. I don't like peppermint that much. It all just tastes weird to me. So when they release a mint-flavored shake that I actually quite enjoy, it's crazy. I've been getting Shamrock Shakes every year for the past, like, another Tinty? Huge, dude. For the past, like, fuck, man, I don't even know. 5 years? Like, I get them every year, at least, like, once or twice, and they taste so good. Problem being, they're riddled with fucking calories. I grew up in a place that had a lot of fast food, because I was in a very small town. You have made a serious and severe lapse in your judgment there. That was a terrible choice. Thank you, Samson's balls. Because there was pretty much nowhere to eat, because it was a small town, pretty much everything was fast food. There was a McDonald's, a Culver's, and 2 Burger Kings in my hometown. And all those places are known for having, like... Oh, I mistimed that pretty badly. They're known for having, like, really high calorie counts. All fast food is, obviously. It's not just them. But Culver's is the biggest culprit of that. Hold on. How many calories? There's a fucking shake at Culver's. Give me 1 second here. It's like the Culver's shake. Hold on. I want to just tell you guys how just fucking insane. What's it called? It's like a menu. What's on your menu? Shakes, malts, and floats. It's a concrete mix. Hold on. Culver's concrete mixer. Yeah, it's got to be this shit. It's the chocolate one right here, I think. So the caloric count on this shake. Where's the health? I need the health issues right now. Nutrition. The caloric count on this is 880 for a small. The large has 1,290 calories in this one fucking thing, right? And they would have a flavor of the day every single day. Well, obviously, that would have a new flavor on there. And there was one that, I kid you not, was like 4,000 calories of just pure fucking sugar. And because there was nowhere else to eat, pretty much everyone in my hometown and my school would get these concrete mixers. They probably are going to be liable for lawsuits in the very far future. And it's not just them, because the Shamrock Shakes as well have an insanely high caloric count, because, again, it's just ice cream, sugar, whipped cream, and sprinkles and shit. Like, there's FDA regulations for how many calories and, like, sugar you can have in one drink, I'm pretty sure. Might as well. Why not? What the fuck are you doing up here, dog? You are a crazy-looking man. Get bombed, son. Get bombed. It blows me away that these places are allowed to exist next to each other and serve just the most absurdly high caloric count of everything. And I'm not a health nut. Like, I eat frozen pizzas, like, every single fucking day, it feels like. But there's got to be some kind of law against what they're doing. That's insane. With every single restaurant in my hometown being a chain fast food place, it doesn't feel right to me. It just doesn't feel right. If you are going to Culver's, like, more than... If you're getting that exact drink, the chocolate cookie dough, like, concrete mixer, more than, I would say, once a month, you have to do something. You are letting yourself go down the goddamn drain there. Have some more self-respect. 5 room again? 3 room. Have some more self-respect than that. Honestly. You guys gotta... It's just... It's absurd to me. And the reason McDonald's Shamrock Shake is only seasonal is because if it was available year-round, because of how good that shit is, it would be getting eaten, like, selling out even probably every single goddamn day. And they would definitely be having some kind of lawsuit on their hands for just the insane amount of calories and sugar it's perpetrating. Like, is that not crazy? We're, like, giving our kids, like, 2,000 calories as a fucking treat? I mean, come on. There's got to be a better way to manage that. And I know this is a very weird tangent to go on, but I'm going to tie it back, I promise you. Back into the fact that fast food places are getting pricier and pricier, and the unhealthy shit is getting unhealthier and unhealthier. If McDonald's can't even make, like, real fucking chicken for their nuggets, how do I expect a Beyond Burger to just not be full of terrible shit? I know that, like, if you eat at McDonald's anyways, right? Like, you're asking, you motherfucker. You're just, like, pretty much asking and allowing that unhealthiness into your life. But I think we honestly have to be stricter with our, like, FDA policies when it comes to fast food, because so many families now, because of how expensive, and we're going into a recession, it feels like right now. I mean, the dollar is complete shit. It's scaring me because, like, I don't make a lot of money, and if our dollar just sinks any further, we're gonna be in a really bad place, it feels like. And when you're in a bad place, you want to buy the cheapest and easiest food to make and stuff like that, and it happens to be McDonald's. It's poisoning us. There's that whole, like, Super Size Me documentary that came out a long time ago about this couple who was trying to sue, or this family, I think it was, who were trying to sue McDonald's for making them overweight. So the one lawyer, I think it was a lawyer, decided to eat McDonald's every single day for... This room sucks balls. What the fuck is happening? Like a month to see if it actually gave him serious issues. And obviously it did. And he did prove that it was, he couldn't stop, it was too addicting. He couldn't stop, like, eating the McDonald's. It was just too good. And I think McDonald's won the full lawsuit because, like, you really can't prove that a corporation is making you buy anything. But I wish they would have lost that lawsuit, because there needs to be some kind of, like, higher regulation when it comes to the intake of fast food. When a product, I think, in American culture especially, becomes convenient enough, it's going to be consumed a lot more, and therefore should definitely be monitored to a higher degree, I think, personally. Just because it's getting a wider audience, and it is poisoning that wider audience. If this one random guy who's eating it for, like, essentially what is a lawyering test, the guy in the Super Size Me documentary, if he is eating it every single day and getting dependent on it, and it's making him physically ill and sick, there has to be a discussion on more so just the existence of this kind of market. I mean, think about it this way. Like, let's say McDonald's comes out with a new menu item that has, like, 1,000 calories in, like, one little fucking box of fries. And, like, this is going to cost 60 cents because it's a very convenient and fast way to get food. a lot more people are going to flock to McDonald's after work when they don't want to make any food at home and stuff like that, to the point where they're going to make a lot of money and have a lot of people eat this 60-cent, really high calorically counted fry thing, which already is happening, by the way. It's already, you know, that high in calories and already, like, pretty much that cheap when it comes to... This is going to be a sucky room, isn't it? When it comes to... we're going to be here for just a long time. When it comes to the pricing and the caloric count, it's already pretty much happening. God, can you just, like... There we go. We got it right here. Thank the Lord. It's a tangent, but I'm trying to explain, like, why it's wrong that these corporations that give this convenient and unhealthy fast food aren't being regulated that hard. It should not be fine for you to sell a, like, 1,200 calorie shake to people for that cheap. It just feels like really harmful. Oh, this is the wrong... Oops, I didn't want to go in here this soon. For some reason, we're still in our Depths 1 loop, but I guess not. We'll just fight Mom. It's not a big deal. Eternal Mom, by the way, which we might be here for a minute because this item on the fight is really hard to hit anything with, honestly. Good. Nice hit. Big. I gotta focus the tiniest bit. I know my commentary is very scattered today, but I'm very tired from the concert still, and this is my way of dealing with this, ranting about McDonald's for fucking ever. Please, dude, Epic Fetus is making this run really hard to stomach if you catch my drift. There we go. Angel deal as well. Just missed boss rush by like 10 minutes. Not a huge deal. We'll do that. We'll take Polaroid and we'll walk in here. All right. You know, I would say good choice there. I would say a fairly good choice, but it's that convenience factor that I think should allow the FDA to more highly regulate what's being sold there. 'Cause it can't be good for anybody, and at least don't like take their menu away. I'm not saying you should cancel McDonald's. What I'm saying is that there should be more transparency, and I think it relies more on just the government to give more health advice to kids when they're in school. Because without me taking a sports nutrition class in both college and high school, I would have never really understood just simply how terrible, like how actually harmful and terrible, like eating just even one meal at McDonald's can be. Like it's really fucking bad, dude. It's really bad. I mean, most of us know that McDonald's is not healthy, but to an insane degree, it's not. Like, I can't put it into words how much of a poison that shit really is. It sucks. It is really addicting. I mean, I crave McNuggets a lot. I'm a big Nug fan. I'm a huge fan of the McNuggets, but I don't often go to McDonald's too often because I know the health risks, and I know just like one meal at McDonald's, whether it be fries and nugs or a burger or whatever, has a caloric intake of like 2 to 2.5 meals of like a regular person's fucking day. That's ridiculous. I'm not trying to say, you know, all of us are very unhealthy for eating McDonald's, but what I am trying to say is that be more cautious of what you're eating. Definitely. You know what? That's fitting. We'll take it, sure. I know it's a weird tangent, by the way. My commentary is very off today. It has been just a very long... a very long morning, a very long night. So I want to just record the episode and be done with work today because I'm very exhausted. My feet and my back are killing me from that concert. From standing up for like 3 hours. But, you know, that's the price you pay, right? That's the price you pay. We don't need hearts, actually, believe it or not. So, I'm just trying to say, be cautious what you're eating. Make sure that you know the actual intake. It's important to know your caloric intake as well. Like, if you want to, for whatever reason, get healthier, whether you want to start like working out, doing recreational sports, what have you, it really is important to know your intake. And I used to not eat like a lot. I had the intake of less than 1/3 of the average American male of my age when I was in high school. And when I realized that, I started eating a lot more to make it up, and I felt like a way better person. I mean, I was having like 600 calories a day or some shit. It was really bad. I didn't notice how bad it was until I got better and was like, oh shit, I feel like so much better just from eating more shit. It did make a huge difference. I didn't do anything, did it? Just walk in there. Who cares? That was pretty nice. 4.5 on this boss for getting a charge off on the box. It's nice. I think that Dark Arts gets more charge than Epic Fetus does. We'll take this for sure. Why is the boss music still going? That confuses me. Nice. Sure. Pop this. Breath of life, huh? I gotta say no, thank you on that front. I think we just want to, like, move on. We'll take Ace of Hearts, I guess, and continue on, but... Like, I was not eating enough. I ended up, because I was so far behind in calories and weight, I used to eat, 2 full cheeseburgers and, like, chips for every dinner for, like, a month. Because I was just, I needed to make up that weight that I had not had. Not even just for, like, you know... I didn't do any sports in senior year, but more just for, like, my own fucking health. Like, I was like, holy shit. No wonder I'm always so tired, and I'm always, like, just so lethargic, and I'm always yawning in school because I'm not eating enough. I'm not, my nose, sorry. I'm not getting enough energy. And when that changed, man, I felt a whole hell of a lot better. Thank you. Thank you for the bomb. I want to get some crazy-ass item out of this thing here. Like, give me, like, I don't know, Diplopia. I want to see the Keeper's Box strats pop off once again. It did make that one run into the craziest game break of, like, all time. But I want to see it do it again. Already found our boss. Wow, what a floor. That we did not have our Dark Arts charged up there, huh? Hold on. Please? Barely. Barely. It's not right there, really? Okay, just go fight the boss, I think. There's a battery for us later on. Don't worry. Okay. Oh, that was a big stop right there. That was huge. Happening again. Watch out. There we go. I'm learning these patterns a whole lot more, and I'm very appreciative of that because this boss can be a bitch, man. Great fight. Actually a great fight. Tower. Heart. I will take this. We'll go to the Polaroid next. This run is not Delirium made. 15 damage. It's not meant to be, man. It really isn't. We'll just go our normal path here. But yeah, just to continue on and just finish up this topic of discussion here. There's a website that I used in high school that pretty much calculates your entire calorie count with like actual name brand foods and serving sizes and shit. And you can see like pretty much evenly how much you're intaking and how to either eat less or eat more, what you should be eating to get more of your special vitamins and shit, because again, vitamins are important. If you're not getting enough of your A, B, C, and D and shit, you could be in a pretty bad position. I know certain vitamins, you're alive still? Holy shit. Certain vitamins, you can have too much of and it can be really bad for you, but a lot of them, if you eat too many, like vitamin B, you'll just piss the rest out and it's fine. So it's better to get more than to get less, obviously. And I ended up having to get multivitamins. That was so, ooh. I was so like, what's the word? What is the word? I wasn't getting enough. And looking at my own like statistics of my intake, it was rough. It made me feel really bad about myself, but I got better. I'm actually I would say I'm decently healthy, actually. Let's do something a little weird here. Let's get a charge off on our box first. I'll pop it. Wizard and more. Okay. I don't mind having the batteries. We could... I have 2 plans here. I can go to an angel deal, pop the keeper's box down and the restock machine, or because I have multiple batteries out here, I can do it in a secret room and maybe get a real fun game breaky type item. And I really don't know which one. All right, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna pop this guy open. He's not gonna give us a key piece though. It depends. Item or no item? Ah, no item. But 2 chests, an item. I'll do it in here. Fuck it. We can maybe get like Godhead. No. Ooh, that's really nice. And that also is part conjoined. We got double damage in there. So I can't complain too much. And we got HP back from that. Huge. Okay, kill that guy easily. Can I want to get soul hearts here. That was not soul hearts, which makes me a little bit nervous. A little tiniest bit nervous for the rest of this run. But that was a worth it gambit, I think. We have Sacred Heart and Crown of Light now for a big old damage multiplier, which I do enjoy quite a bit. And again, I want to apologize for my commentary just being scattered. I just got to get this video done and then I can relax today and then script a couple more videos, do some light editing, and just kind of relax and not be talking. I don't think it's talked about enough, just how, like, hard it is to keep a conversation going for, like, an hour each video. Like, I'm not trying to complain because I love my job, but it can get, like, draining. I mean, there are days where I'll be in the middle of an episode and be just kind of like, God, my commentary is shit. And then the rest of my day is just fucking ruined by it. So, it can get bad. It can get real bad. Hopefully, like, the concert talk was not too boring. Hopefully, like, the McDonald's talk was not too boring. Even though I'm pretty sure they all were. Hopefully, I can make it up to you guys tomorrow with a crazy run as well. I want to start adding some item mods in here. I think what I'm going to do is every time we finish a rotation of our tainted characters is add, like, a big mod. Like, add, like, Repentance Plus. Add Deliverance, just like stuff that really changes up the game for that rotation of tainted and modded characters at that point as well. Let's just my build is also it's tainted fucking eyes, or not tainted, it's this motherfucker. Keep your dark arts charged from the defense mainly here. You are doing quite a bit of damage with your 30 damage shit. Okay, safe right there. Good. No! Oh! Dude, that was the greatest play of all time. We still have to be fairly careful with our HP, but that was actually a killer play. Magic Mush, I need you now. I require you now. For the ultimate run, I need you. We could also fight Mega Satan still. It would probably be Eternal Mega Satan. Could we get a bunch of money on the ground? So I can use my Ace of Hearts card in a good room. What room has a... This has a lot of drops. Okay, so drop your Stars card, I think. That's good for a heart. We gained a good amount of HP. I'm happy with that. And maybe you're right here, actually. No, are you right here? No, okay. I'm just going to go on down. We're going to end the run off, and I can stop having an embarrassingly bad day with talking. And we can finally get the actual more dangerous characters of this streak. Curse of the Unknown. Yeah, that's perfect. That's fantastic for me, honestly. Don't grab Shard of Glass. You can... Oh, that's huge. You cannot take red hearts as this character. That would be terrible. Oh, you're alive. I forgot you have a second phase sometimes. Beautiful. All you gotta do is just stay defensive. I think you have 4 bone hearts of hollow heart, and you have 1.5 soul hearts, and... No, 2, because you had an eternal heart as well. So HP is not terrible. But it definitely could be a whole hell of a lot better. That could be an Emperor card right there. Ooh. It gave us a big damage up, but it wasn't like some insane synergy, sadly. Thank you for that. I needed that. Oh, yeah. We do quite a lot of damage now. 51 plus the bomb multiplier to pierce boss armor. Yeah, no, that's fairly good, I think. We're going to win. This may even be a proper Mega Satan fight here. We might just shred him and, like, stand no chance against losing. But I don't want to count my chickens before they actually hatch. You know what I'm saying? And you live for a long time. Wow. That's also pretty... I'm going to keep Keeper's Box for the chance of getting Diplopia and stuff like that, but that is not half bad. Great. More HP. Blank Rune, huh? Dagaz, please. Damn. Could have been a Dagaz and cleared our curse forever, but I think we should still fight Mega Satan. Delirium, I'm going to still say no to on this run. The chance of Eternal Delirium still fucking terrifies me, but we already did fight Mega Satan. We can do it again. Lovers, all right. Hangman, sure. We could probably handle another Mega Satan today, I think. Although, we'll see. I don't want to make the run last any longer than it actually has to. But I'm not opposed to the idea, I guess. Our Dark Arts also does, like, a lot of damage. Kind of light rip. It's back, though, in this room. We're fine. Good. Goodbye. Not getting a lot of item drops from Keeper's Box anymore, which does suck. I would like some Soul Heart drops, if possible, from it as well. Though I don't see it being a huge possibility. That's more HP for us as well. We're also the Eternal Transformation for plus 12 damage for this floor, which makes the Mega Satan... Oh my god, we found it. The prospect of a Mega Satan fight seemed that much more appealing. Diplopia, Diplopia, Diplopia. What do we use you on? We should do a full clear before we do, like, anything else. Because this could double some insane damage up for us. Uh-oh. I know what you do, and I hate it. You're alive. Good. I don't think double chocolate milk does anything. Even single doesn't do anything for us. Damn, that sucks. I think we'll be okay. We may not even find a chance to use it, and that's okay, too. Wow, I'm taking some really dumb hits, aren't I? I don't know my HP. Mega Satan kind of scares me now. Not seeing my HP, it's dastardly. It's very scary. Now, 63 damage, though. Like, how do you turn this kind of shit down? Ooh, you're up here. Good. Well, hold on. Because that's not too bad either. If we want to pool all of our stuff into here. I say consider it. I say you try to spawn as many chests as possible in there. Diplopia those chests and see what the world gives you. Because there's not a lot. That was like the most drops we could have in a single room. Without giving up the Algiz rune, of course. Let's see what that room can do for us. There you are. Ah! Where is he? There we go. Easy. That makes the Mega Satan fight once again even more appealing. I mean, we kind of have to at this point, right? Golden Razor, if we can get a lot more money, that could be insane. Thank you. No more Diplopia charges. I haven't even seen my goddamn secret room yet. Let's look for that. Not there. Could be straight up here. Not. It could be to the right. No. Could be up. Probably not, though. Nope. It could be up right here again. There we go. Let's just Diplopia in there and get just 2 items. Holly fucking Luya, right? Give it back. Give it back. What else is it? Is there more money I can get for Golden Razor, maybe? That wouldn't be awful. Diplopia right there. So we get 2 different items at least. Both are which are like quality 1 garbage. That's fine, though. Again, it's fine. And the Hangman card. This is technically more damage for us. Let's go... And let's just go fight Mega Satan, and we'll end it off there. I forget where Golden Razor was. I think it was to our far right in that L room. Might as well look for, like, super secret room as well, I guess. Every advantage possible. It's probably closer to the bottom. Oh, no, we already saw it. It was, like, wooden nickel. Okay, well. Ah, fuck it, man. 133 damage. I mean, 69.96 for damage, huh? The funny number. The funny number. Okay, we were one-shotting everything in here. This is not even funny. We just actually one-shot Mega Satan. Alright. Woo! That damage, boy, that was insane. Eternal of these guys sucks. I'll admit. Split them. Ooh, dodges are insane right now. This is such a hard boss to beat, dude. All he does is constantly reform. And we lost our damage bonus. We're back to 60 damage now, which is still quite a lot. Our tier rate's better, at least, I guess. The silver lining. Oh my god, dude. We are dodging with this reticule. Reticule? Like a pro. Oh, that was cool of you. Yeah, that was real nice. We'll pop Alges in this in the second phase. Wow, I was very scared to fight this boss. Are the Sins still down there? I don't think so. Okay. Once he spawns in, you put this up there. The second he shoots, you pop this and get that in there. Go up with that, pop your Alges rune. And you just stand here and you fire. And hopefully you kill him like 3 or 4 hits. One more? Okay, he's dead. I'm not going to fight Delirium if you get the chance. Not even a chance. If you enjoyed the run and my commentary, as scattered as it was, a like and a comment does go a long way for a smaller channel like mine. In the meantime, guys, I have been BD1P. Peace out and goodbye.